Good morning and welcome back to the 12K challenge, day 8 today, and we are looking forward to getting our value out into the market and continuing to prospect in order to get some clients. So for those who have been following along, you'll know that we spent a long time building the foundations in order to create a really good offer that's going to resonate strongly with our niche, which is new lifestyle or life coaches and so on. Hello, Christine. Great to see you again. Hello, Melbourne. Another glorious day here in Vietnam. Really hot, actually. So let's just check where we at. Feels like 42 centigrade today. Hey Siri, 42 degrees centigrade in Fahrenheit.
42 degrees Celsius is 107.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
So yeah, warm day, but I'm sitting in here with the air conditioning thanks to the Boominator 3000. We have good audio. So we're just going to get stuck in today. We've got a lot to do. We just want to spend time prospecting. You know, it took us over an hour to create 3 value posts yesterday. We want to go a wee bit quicker. And as we get our messaging sort of sorted, it's going to get easier and easier to do that. Okay? So let's just kick in. And today we're going to start with a value post. And what I mean by that is we're going to put a post up into some groups and see if we can get some conversations going, okay? And it's going to be to deal with the key pain point or problem that we're here to solve, which is imposter syndrome and how to get clients. 12 degrees in Melbourne. Oh, that sounds terrible. You're heading into winter over there. We're heading into summer, and it's not even the hot season, the hottest part of the season yet. That'll be soon. So, right, this is my coffee. I can tell you that without coffee, I would not be a very good marketer. Okay, so we're going to jump in, and I've already started to give us a wee bit of a start. That was a post from yesterday. So what we're going to do is we just want to create we call it a value post. So we've got to be careful because a lot of people use value posting as a tool to sort of thinly veiled attempts at marketing. And that's, you know, while that's kind of what we're doing, we come at it from an ethical standpoint. And this is the whole value proposition at work. We're not here to trick people into working with us. We're here because we genuinely know how to solve a problem they're having, and they genuinely need to have that problem solved. And the only way for us to let them know about that is to have conversations. And the only way to generate those conversations organically, apart from the cold DMs, which we are going to do, we'll have a bit of fun. We'll show you how that works, because that will get some results. But this is called attraction marketing, where we're just going to put ourselves out there and let it all come to us. And for this particular niche, it's very important that we are authentic. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about their calling, we're going to talk about the problems that it's having, and we're going to run a wee mini post maybe. We don't want it to be too long. Now, I've already started this stuff. You know, you don't want to sit there and see me scratching my head and writing like you did yesterday all day. So we're just going to get absolutely stuck in and get this done really, really quick. Okay. So let me just quickly check the stream is going well in terms of the quality. Excellent connection. We like to see that. And I tell you what, look. The information I'm giving you here and the way I'm showing you to do this, you know, it's a free live stream. It runs for, you know, an hour and a half a day. It's a lot of work to follow along. I get that. But for people who are serious about getting ahead in their business, you know, we're building this from nothing, and we've already landed our first clients. So, you know, this stuff really is going to help you in your business if you apply it. Okay. We're not going to start with so. You have a calling. You know that you have the ability to help people because we know that's very strong in our market, right? So you start a coaching business. You put together your material. Then it comes time to step courageously into your calling, and start finding some people to help. Finding some people to help. And we're going to change the wording a little bit. We'll drop down and edit this up, but we're going to get this. We're going to also show you how to create an image to really have a bit of fun with this using Canva, another free tool, and we're going to create that in literally under 5 minutes. Beautiful visuals, because people are visual. We need a scroll stopper. We'll get to that in a moment. But then the realization hits, how on earth do you get clients? Now, there are plenty of six-figure and seven-figure marketers who would love to separate you from your money. They will promise you stuff like, they come in with big promises about how they can scale you to the moon. That'll do, but they don't understand you. We're going to really emphasize that. They don't understand your calling. And they most certainly do not show, but more importantly, they don't understand this market. They are all about cash, not helping, not authentically, we'll fix that. They talk things up like, they dangle big numbers, big figures in front of you. But while abundance and prosperity is a good thing, their focus is purely on the cash. No, what I want to say is, while that's a good thing, we know it's more important that we have an authentic offering, and we are called to serve. The abundance will flow as a result of us stepping. Okay, so we're just gonna move this around a little bit. So you're just gonna write a little bit about the problem they're having, what the current solutions are. We're gonna create our common enemy. We're not gonna be too polar today. And we're then going to outline, a wee bit of value on something they can do that is practical right now to go and get marketing, and to use that marketing to get some clients. Okay, so let's just, then it comes time to step courageously into your calling. We're going to take that out here because we've got it further. Then it comes time to start finding some people to help, but then the relation is, how on earth do you get clients? Now, there are plenty of six-figure and seven-figure marketers who would love to separate you from your money. They come in with big promises about how they can scale to them, but they don't understand you. They don't understand your calling. But more importantly, they don't understand this market. They're all about, where's our language block? So we're going to bring our language block down because we want to use a lot of this language. Compassion. Oh, we could use compassion in here. Okay, so we're just going to pop this in here. So what we're looking at here is they don't understand you, they don't understand your calling, but more importantly, they don't understand this market. They're all about cash. Well, people don't mind cash, right? They don't understand this market. That's why they sound so sleazy. We won't use the word sleazy. So we're going to go to our friend, the thesaurus. We'll put sleazy in, and we'll see if we can find a way that would describe them. I mean, I have seen them use the word sleazy a few times, but we don't want to overdo it, okay? Tacky. Oh, trashy. I like tacky. Oh, our notes have disappeared. Oh dear, what's happened? Here we go, it's back. That's why they sound so inauthentic. Because they are. And then we go, listen, look. Abundance and prosperity is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Okay. But the abundance will flow as a result of us stepping courageously into, we're going to make it inclusive language, into our calling. But the abundance will flow as a result of us stepping courageously into our calling, not chasing the money. It's funny. The more you help people, the more we help people. The more money we will make. Let's say serve. Okay. And we're going to put this up. Just take that out. But what they don't show you is how to create a coaching program that shows you how to effortlessly attract your dream clients. Look, abundance of opportunity is not a bad thing, but the abundance will flow. It's funny, the more we serve, the more money we'll make. So if you are struggling to get clients, here's a simple way you can get started now using attraction marketing. Using attraction. 1, understand the key problem. And here and what we're going to do is we're going to actually pull this out where we've already written this, and this is a good thing about having our library. We don't have to rewrite this stuff. And it was in our first post yesterday, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to use this. Okay, we're going to pull this out here. So I don't need to rewrite this. Okay. What is the key? We want to change it a little. We don't want people to see the same stuff. We don't want to be like that Philippe guy who was just putting the same answer everywhere. So if you're struggling to get clients, here's some way you can start now using attraction. Using, shall we say, the law of attraction? What is component system? How do you solve that problem? Then create some simple posts that explain, that give people some free advice and support. Something to help them with a small part of their problem. This will help you position yourself as someone they trust, and from there conversations will start. It's from those conversations that you will be able to get some clients. Okay. That's probably all we're going to write, something like this. And we're going to use the law of attraction. So you have a calling, you know that you have the ability to help people, so you start a coaching business, you put together your material, and then it comes time to start finding some people to help, but then the realization hits, how on earth do you get clients? Now, have we really covered off the enemy well? Now, there are plenty of 6-figure and 7-figure marketers who would love to separate you from your money. They come in with big promises about how they can scale to the moon, but they don't understand you. They don't understand your calling. But more importantly, they don't understand this market. That's why they sound so inauthentic. But what they don't show you is how to create a coaching program that shows you. What they don't understand is how to create a coaching program that shows you how to effortlessly attract your dream clients. Look, abundance and prosperity are not bad things. Are not bad. But the abundance will flow as a result of us stepping courageously into our calling, not chasing the money. It's funny, the more we serve people, the more money we will make. So if you're struggling to get clients, here's a simple way you can get started now using the law of attraction. What is the key problem you're solving for the community? How do you solve that problem? Whoops. You should probably add a wee sentence about what you do with that information. Okay. Create some free content that is relevant to your to the people you are called to serve, and give them some advice, and give them, this is what we'll do here, we call this a value-based approach. It's more authentic than the tactics these marketers use. Okay. Because of it. Then create some simple posts that give people some free advice and support, and offer to give them your free content that you created. This will help you position. This will help position you as someone they trust, and from their conversational status, from those conversations, you'll be able to get some clients. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so look at that. That took us, what, 15 minutes? That's, you know, I like doing content creation. Well, I don't like creating content, but I like writing. You know, I was a copywriter. All you have to do is write from your heart. If you're struggling with, what do I write? How do I create content? Remember what I said yesterday. Just go to your keywords, pick something, go with it. Think about who you're helping, think about the problem you're solving, and do exactly what I'm saying in this post, right? Now, we're going to put emojis in this one. We don't see a lot of emojis in this group, but I think I like to use emojis. It's going to take too long. So that's our post. We know what we're saying. So now what we're going to do is we're going to flick over to Canva, which I use a lot. Now, it's a free tool. I have the Pro account. We bought a Pro account, but you don't need it. There's lots of cool free stuff. We're going to go create a design. Okay, now, just let's see if that is showing. Yep, so we're going to create a design. You just type Facebook post, because we're doing a Facebook post, and it gives you the optimized dimensions, right? Now, they have some wonderful free templates you can use if you're not good at this stuff and whatnot, but in under 5 minutes, we're going to have a really cool graphic, and we're probably going to use the one that I created yesterday, which was this one. Okay, so we had this as this was our, I'll just edit this one actually. So this is my coaching with abundance, step courageously into your calling. We'll take that out. We'll take that out. And we'll just put how to step courageously into your calling. That's it. Okay, so I'm just going to reuse this one. I think that's a cool picture. No, let's start a new one. Stuff it. Let's teach you how to do this. Okay, so I go to photos, and what we're going to put in is we just put in a keyword like calling. Okay, now that's probably going to be the wrong thing. So mission. And we want something victorious, something that our community will relate to, you know, something like this. So you just drag that over and look at that. We have that. We can just throw some text up. This probably suits our market nicely. We can have a wee look. So you can put any sort of keywords in here. It's quite fun. So you'll see if you look through the wall in the Digital Business Accelerator group, the free group for the program and the 12K challenge, I've used a lot of imagery there, all created here in Canva, and this is how I do it. Look, I'm not a graphic designer. You don't need to be to create stuff. I mean, they have these wonderful templates that you can use, and like you can just click that and edit, change picture. So it's already got the formatting and everything if you don't want to have to do that. Okay, and there's lots of cool free stuff. It's a wonderful tool. Canva.com. Okay, so mission, we're talking about stepping into your calling, how to get clients. So the thrust of our poach is value. So let's look at value and see what we can see. We don't want to put money in the picture. Okay, what's this one? It's a bit masculine. We want a more feminine image, a softer, lighter image. We don't want dark colors here. We want to be light. We want to be friendly. We want to say something like how value can help you step, you know, use value to, oh, we like the tree. Yeah, let's use a nature shot. No, let's put victory and see what we see. So we just want to evoke something. Oh, we like this. We like this. Okay, this is what we're looking at. We probably don't want to do that one. Oh, this one might be kind of cool. Bit tacky, but you know, it's very much an abundance thing. And what we can do is you can change the dimensions. It's a wee bit big. It's going to be hard to put text on this one because of the different colors. So that's not a cool picture, but it's going to be really hard to put text unless we put a block down below. But I like the picture a lot. And I really do like this one as well. But it's a bit bland in colors. That one's quite nice. I'd like to have some greenery in it. Preferably more of a. We want it to be relatable to our audience, right? So this is why I'm bad at graphic design. I just come up with this stuff. Okay, well let's just use this picture for now. Then we click over here to text. If you can't see the full screen, I apologize. But there's a text button. You just click add a heading, and then we're just going to write use a value-based approach to attract your dream clients. Now let's actually not using a value-based approach to attack we want to be inclusive. Why not? Okay, so that's the text that we're going to run with. What we'll do is we'll just put this down. We'll make it a bit smaller. We'll stretch it out so you can just drag and drop. It's very easy. Now I have a feeling that no matter what, because they're both fairly dark down here. See how it centers everything? Wonderful tool. I see Christine has used this before. Well done. Okay, so that actually doesn't look too bad, right? But I don't really like this font. It's probably a wee bit big. So then we're going to... Oh, that's better. Okay, so we can then go into our fonts. And we can... There's so many different fonts. We want something soft. We want something nice. I have a number of fonts that I quite like. I think this one is going to be good enough. It's clients. That's clever spelling. Gosh. Christine preferred the first picture. Is that the one of the beach? Christine, you like the beach picture better? The good thing is, once you've got that, you can always change it. So we could put this picture. Not quite right. That's probably not quite what we're looking for. So you can just pop all these different pictures in and try it. Oh, this, look, where did we not see this one? No, that's not right. Not quite. So Christine liked. We've lost it. Where's our beach one gone? Must be near the top. I like this one too, actually. It's got sunshine. We can put this up here. Yeah, let's go with this one. Okay, we're going to change tag. Okay, we're going to change that color. We'll just turn that to black. It's kind of weird having the text on top though, isn't it? Let's make it a wee bit small. Well, no, we won't make it smaller. We'll put it onto some extra lines. Yeah, like this. And we'll put it about a third down. Oh, not sure if I like this, folks. Not sure if I like it. Let's go back to our original picture. I think, funnily enough, often first is always best. So, oh, actually that is quite nice. And her hands just capture the text. Nice. Okay, that'll do. So you come here, you download. I change it to JPEG because you don't want it to be too big. And then you just download that. So we'll call this... what are we going to call this? Doesn't matter. We'll just call it Dream Clients. So you can see all the images I have here that we've used over time. Oh, you can't see the pop-up screen because it's not part of the option. Okay, so now what we're going to do, so we've got our image, we've got our post. Let's go see what that looks like. So we're just going to jump over. Yeah, you were right, Christine. Much better, much balanced, and it's going to suit it. So let's shoot over to Facebook, and we have a lot of notifications, but we'll worry about those. I did get a wee bit of about 7 or 8 people liked one of our value posts yesterday, so that was really good. No conversations, but honestly, to get 3 calls a week, you're going to have to post a lot, right? So 3 posts isn't going to get you 3 calls. It's not probably even going to get you 1 call. You might be lucky to get 1 call per 10 posts. Okay, it's a hard. Look, organic's hard. It's time consuming. But the good thing is when you're starting out, you have a lot of time, and I always recommend you've got to spend time on prospecting, right? What the things you focus on are what you're going to get. Okay, so let's head over. Let's go to the coaching jungle. That's a wee bit more of a marketing. No, we'll go to our favorite one. That's the virtual coaching community. That's the one where most of our market are hanging out. We really like this community. There's some beautiful people in here, and I'm really excited to actually work with a few of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our photo in. Where is it? Right, and what we're doing is giving some free value here. Okay, so let's go back to our document real quick, which is on this page. And we'll go back to our notes. We're going to have one final read of it once we've put it in. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, people that get so caught up in all the details, while that's sort of important, I can tell you that taking action, positive action towards your goals is far more important. People are forgiving. People don't expect perfection. You're not going to get business if you're worrying about all those incy details, right? Look, 80% is good enough to get you going, and just keep going. It's so much more important just to go and go and go. Okay, so we've got that. We'll head back to our Facebook post that we're putting up. We're just going to copy that in, Control V. So let's just have a quick read. You have a calling. You know that you have the ability to help people. So you start a coaching business. You put together your material. Then it comes time to start finding some people to serve. Let's change that to serve. Serve and we'll put serve and help. But then the realization is, how on earth do you get clients for a new coaching business? Okay, so the reason I say a new coaching business, that's our market. We know who we're speaking to. We're not speaking to, I've been a physical therapist, or I've been a therapist for 12 years and I've got an established business. You know, that's not our market. Our market is these people that are starting out and have no clue. That old market, remember we talked about the tension, they don't like all these people flooding into the market. I just see opportunity. I don't see it as a problem. Okay, and they want help. So we're ripping on some marketers, separate you with the money. They come in with big promises about how they can scale to the moon. You've seen the language. Nothing authentic there. That's what we want to say. Nothing authentic there. They don't understand you. We don't need the but there. They don't understand you. They don't understand your calling. But more importantly, they don't understand this market. That's why they sound so inauthentic. But what they don't understand, they don't know. Keep it. We haven't done the reading grade check actually, but it doesn't matter. They don't. Oh, what it does kind of matter, doesn't it? Let's do it real quick. Let's be disciplined. If you're gonna start, doesn't hurt. Takes 2 seconds. We'll go to I should have this bookmarked, but anyway, we'll just pop this in. I have a feeling we're pretty close. The thing is, when you know your market really well and you know your message, it's really easy to write simple copy. Please be good. 5.3. That's good enough. Okay, we're in the mark. Look, When I first started writing stuff, I was in 12, 13 grade, difficult to read, college level. And, that sort of stuff isn't going to cut it. They don't know how to create a coaching program that shows you how to effortlessly attract your dream clients. Look, abundance and prosperity are not bad, but the abundance will flow as a result of us stepping courageously into our calling, not chasing the money. So I've got inclusive just here. It's funny. The more people we serve, it's funny. The thing is, we'll put the thing is. We don't want to say it's funny. The thing is, the more people we serve, the more money we will make as a result. So if you're struggling to get clients, here's a simple way you can get started now using the law of attraction. I'm not a big law of attraction fan, if I'm honest, but we're using attraction marketing. We're just using some buzzwords. Create some free content that is relevant to the people you're called to serve and give them something to help them with a small part of their problem. We call this a value-based approach. Then create some simple posts that give people some free advice and support and offer to give them your free content that give them the free content you created. We just a bit verbose there. This will help position you as someone they trust, and from there conversations will start. People will work with those who have already helped them from a position of from a place of, see, I'm using authenticity a lot here. And then, now we're not putting a call to action. We're not saying come talk to us. We're just positioning ourselves, okay? So it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to get a wee bit of backlash, I can tell you now, and that's going to help our engagement levels. A few of the marketers are going to feel a wee bit personally attacked. And they're going to, why aren't you a marketer? Don't you have a digital marketing company? And then, then we can really show our value. So let's hope somebody does that. Okay, that's good enough. Let's post that. Okay, that took half an hour, right? So look, this stuff takes time. You've got to do it right. And then we're going to, okay, so this is called value posting. Okay, this has been formatted as a question. Okay, coffee's good. One thing about Vietnam, they have amazing coffee here. Like when I say amazing coffee, I am not kidding. Okay, I've got 3 messages. Gosh, we have been a wee bit slack on my messenger. David Tran, Ricky Frank, one of my clients. He just closed another $1,500 deal yesterday. The day before, he is just, he is somebody who started from zero. He's a copywriter. He was making a few $100 a month, stuck on Upwork, couldn't get clients. Now he's out there with a brand new offer. We've gone through this program, and he is just on this upward trajectory that is actually, talk about a success story. David Tran, another one here. We've 25x'd his business, so it's really, really amazing. And there's Dean, which I'll chat to later. Okay, just checking it wasn't some people reaching out to us. Now we know this coaching community is slow burn, so I'm going to show you a couple of the other ones that I found yesterday that were joined up. So this is online coaches and consultants. No spamming, no MLM, no affiliate links, no website or capture links, no profanity or attention grabbing posts. So what's the purpose of it? So this guy, for the next 5 to 7 days, I'll randomly delete. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is just not how you run a group. But anyway, he's just going to delete. Got a lot of engagement. People seem to like it. But let's see what sort of, so we'll go recent, because look, being early to answer these posts is kind of essential. So I always like to go this, right? Purpose is findable. Lovely. No engagement. So we're just going to quickly look down this group, see what the engagement's like, and we'll get a feel for what this group's about. This is, are we on the right window? Let me just check. Oh, yes. Let me zoom in, make it a wee bit easier for you to see what I'm seeing. Anytime now. Oh, apparently you got to use that button. Oh, we're under. There we go. Okay. Does that look all right? We can see everything. Warning, read this before it's too late. Okay, there's not a lot of engagement in this group. Let's just jump out of here. Look, there's just no engagement on any of the. Here's one with some engagement. Okay, let's read this. I used to work at a gym, 25,000 a month in 6 months while still in school and playing football. I'm coaching people worldwide. Stop playing victim. Oh, I like the language there. Awesome. It was like a dream. Okay, this is spam. Okay, so there's spam in here. This group's a waste of our time. So let's just jump out of here and go coach and see what other groups that we have joined. Groups on the left. So we just go down. You can search what you want for. Just you're looking for groups. Coach the Life Coach. Oh. Might as well join that because that's what we're doing. So what type of coach are you? I help new coaches step correct into their calling. Okay, let's put our email in. Why not? Happy to see what other people are doing. You know, the wonderful thing about this game, I don't have all the answers. I make mistakes, and it would be very wrong of me not to see what everyone else is doing, because sometimes you just find a little gem. It's like the prospecting we're doing. You got to go through a lot of dirt to find the gold nuggets, right? Especially when it's organic. It's hard work. Okay, so we're just looking for the groups we're in. Online coaches and consultants. Well, that was a bit of a... was that the one we just had a look at? Yep, this is a bit of a waste of time. ClickFunnels, no. Productivity and performance, a group for coaches and consultants. Doesn't look very active. Okay, personal development and conscious growth. Let's go have a look in there. Coaching, therapy, and mentoring. Maybe not us. Coaching and clients community. Let's have a look in there. Wow, we are in a lot of groups here, folks. Now, I did... Ooh, life coaching, well, that's our market in a nutshell. We really should be farming the ones that we have already put our stuff in. Okay, that'll do. Right, let's have a look at these. And what we're going to do is drop some more value and see if we can find someone we can help. So, cancel request. Our membership is still pending. Well, that's not a very good group. That was over a week ago. And they're not checking their member requests. We're in this group, are we? Yes. What are they about? Offer and marketing. Maybe we'll just stick to our key groups. What do you reckon? But, you know, a lot of these groups just don't really get engagement. It's just people marketing. It's kind of what we want to do as well, but we do it more authentically. So there's somebody who wants some help. There's only 4 comments. That's a bit of a worry when somebody's asking for help. Okay. Fine. We will just go to the coaching jungle and we're going to hang out there for a bit. Now, there's a really cool post I saw there. Let's have a look at our life coaching group. And we're going to ask... okay. Right, pretty inactive group, folks. So we'll just get out of that one. Okay, back to the coaching jungle, where there are very active group. So you've got to find your place. You've got to find your home. I haven't quite figured out everywhere to go yet. You know, that's just part of the fun that we have. And, you know, this is messy. We're a bit all over the place. That's just the way it is when you're organic marketing, okay? So, by the way, new activity will actually show you the highly engaged posts, which is quite useful. Okay, so we're going to go back to Canva. I'm going to create a new design. We're going to throw a post into the coaching jungle, okay, which is one a wee bit not as sensitive in terms of the style of language. So we're going to create another Facebook post here. And do we want to ask it as a question? Yeah. We're just having a look at a question. We're going to ask a question in this group. We're going to try and get. We're going to be a wee bit controversial. Because we're really helping people start from zero, okay? So the questions that they would have that we want to answer, is basically how do I get clients, right? That one's pretty cool. Let's see what that looks like. We don't want them to think it's us though. Pity that'd be nice if it was an address. Who is your dream client? This could be interesting. Okay, so we know from our research that questions is really, okay, so we're just going to do that, right? We're just going to use that image, nothing else. We're just going to use the image, no text, and we're going to write a question. So we want to change that as a JPEG, download that. Trying to go quicker today, get a bit more value out there, but I realize we're already well into our live stream and we've put one post in the market. Now, this is hard work, guys. This is not the easiest thing in the world. It's just a system that works. Okay, so this is questions. And then we're going to go back to our coaching jungle. We're going to put up our photo because it's a cool photo. It's going to get people to stop because it's got a big question. A big part of coaching. A big part of coaching is knowing the right questions. We're just posting this one straight in. I'll post it back over to our group in a moment. A big part of coaching is knowing the right questions to ask in order to get people, in order to help people through transformative a big part of coaching is knowing the right questions to ask in order to move people forward, in order to get people. Okay, let's do it in our document. Let's go back to our document. Do it right. We're not in a hurry. I don't care if we have to live stream. I don't mind if we live stream for the next 2 months. It's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, it's about doing it right. You don't have to rush. But what I'm going to do is offline, I'm going to create some more content for tomorrow. And we're going to have a look at some outreach on Messenger, which is another very effective method. Now, there's inbound Messenger and outbound Messenger, two very different things. But we'll talk all about that tomorrow, yeah? Big part of coaching is knowing the right questions to ask in order to provide impactful advice. Big part of coaching is knowing the right questions to ask in order to provide impactful advice. In order to make the best impact. Why do we ask questions? It's to get the two. A big part of coaching is knowing the right question to ask to get the information we need to make a genuine impact in our for our client. It helps us move. It helps with the transformative experience. Do we want to say that? Do we want to say the transformative experience? A big part of coaching is knowing, yeah. So, writing content, bit boring on stream, I imagine, but this is the process. And I said I'd live stream every iota of it, so it is what it is. A big part of coaching is knowing the right question to ask, get the information we need to make a genuine impact for our client. But what if you don't know how to get clients? What kind of questions would you ask prospects in order to see if they are a good fit for your program, for your coaching. Questions also help us guide the conversation. That's what we're trying to say. But how do we use questions when it comes to actually getting clients? Okay, we want to add a bit of value. Oh, well, we're going to ask a question. What kind of questions would you ask prospects? If you don't know how to get clients, how to find clients, what questions should you be asking? But can we use questions when it comes to actually getting clients? If you don't know how to find clients, what questions? Yeah, let's reword that. What questions should someone use if someone be asking if they don't know how to get clients? But what about using questions when it comes to actually getting clients? What questions should someone be asking if they don't know how to get clients? This is a weird post, Stu. This is a weird one, but let's just put it out there. You know, there's nothing right or wrong. A big part of coaching is knowing the right questions to ask to get the information we need to make a genuine impact for a client. Questions will help us guide the conversation. But what about using questions when it comes to actually getting clients? What questions should someone be asking if they don't know how to get clients? Right? Aside from how do I get clients? And let's just see what people say. Okay, this is not a value post. This is a question post to bring awareness. And what we're going to do is when people comment, we're going to comment on every single comment. Okay, that's one of the most important things. When people comment, you must comment back. Okay. Now this group is a bit more active. Yes, we definitely want that as a question. I think that's going to stop people. They're going to look. What a shame. Always sad. The saddest part of the day is when the coffee cup is empty. Now we're going to have to go on to our sparkling water. Okay, so here we are. We're going to have a quick look through this group now. And when you've done that, when you've done a value post, what's really good is to be seen to be active in the group. So they see your questions, and then when they interact with you, the Facebook algorithm is going to serve up more of the stuff and posts that you've commented on. So if they engage with something you've done in the group, like I've asked this question, we get some engagement. Now let's say I've answered and added some value posts to 3 other posts. Then once they've engaged with that, the Facebook algorithm goes, oh, they like content by this guy. So then when they log back into Facebook and they go to their wall, there'll be something from the coaching jungle, and it will be a post that somebody else has made, but the first comment that they'll see will be the comment that I made. So it's a very effective way to just get some engagement here, trick the algorithm if you like. Okay, so Facebook is a weird beast. It's always changing, but we'll see if this works today. So now we're going to have a look at some answers. What's one thing you believe would make you more successful as a coach? Ridiculous. That's just silly. Where is our new activity? We're going to go recent posts, and we're going to go find some people to help. Now we want to drop some real fast value in because we put that in. Or you can go do the value first and then put it in. We did one yesterday, but it was in a different group. We haven't farmed or worked through this group yet. So okay, I disagree. Marketing doesn't work when you focus on tools without this proper strategic foundation. Well, we've talked about that. So that is correct. We understand, but this is all cloud. You start with your brilliant idea. You must do all this. Marketing systems are needed and consistently deliver the marketing results you want. And an expert, this is probably not going to get a lot of engagement. Why am I wasting my time with that? Why would you pick a niche versus having no niche? My answer is first and comment. Okay, here's Kathy. If you serve a certain kind of personal audience, then that's a niche. Every audience has similarities, that's a niche. We're going to say, I love this. We're going to say, because this is someone we want on our corner. Beautifully said. That's it, nothing more. Now we are going to go and have a look at, am I in the right screen? Oh my goodness, folks. We've been in the wrong screen, that's a joy. Okay, you've been staring at my questions. Here we are, back in the coaching jungle. Can you tell I've never really live streamed before we started this? In fact, I didn't really even have a YouTube channel. I've never really experienced this too much. So yeah, big learning curve. Kind of fun too, if you ask me. I really enjoy this. Okay, so well, actually, what we're going to do is pop back to our document. So we are going back to our document. We're going to go up because we've already talked about niche, right? So maybe we can go and put a little, because we're going to have a lot of these, we should probably put a wee, so this wasn't our niche post. That's not a niche post. We did do a niche post, didn't we? All right, the truth is that defining a niche can be really hard. Okay, so we did some work. Okay, so we're going to just take this. And we're going to put a slightly different thing. So we're going to actually use this again. Okay, so we're going to come down here. Okay, we're just going to drop that in here. We're going to go back to the Facebook wall. Okay, we're getting some progress. I feel like we're going to get some traction with this. We're going to copy the question. Oh. And the questions we're putting in the cyan color. Okay. Why would you pick a niche versus having no niche? The truth is, finding a niche can be really hard. When we don't have clarity, we don't need all that, right? Before we can craft our coaching offer, create, I'm going to go create this time. We need to do some research. The more clarity, oh, did I have a spelling error in that one yesterday? That's authentic. The more clarity we have, the easier it will be to create our offer. The truth is, defining a niche can be really hard. But if you don't have a niche, it will be really hard to find clarity. The thing is, it's noisy out there. It's really hard to get your message heard. And let's not get started on the sleazy marketing tactics so many think. The sleazy marketing tactics doing the rounds. The truth is, defining a niche can be really hard, but if you don't have a niche, it'll be really difficult to find clarity. The thing is, it's noisy out there. It's really hard to get your message heard. And this goes, no. Okay, so what having a niche allows us to do is find clarity. Okay? I define niche as a group of people having a specific and definable, I don't even know why I say definable, it just sounds flash, problem. Okay, when I tried it with specific problem and specific and definable problem, we got a lot more traction with the words there. And that was the research I did before I put together the workshop. Okay, so identify niche as a group of people having a specific domain problem. I like to focusing on, no, not I like, forget me. Focusing on the problems that we are called to, that we are solving for our clients, for our community, is going to help us create an offer that is easy to communicate and will quickly cut through the noise, because people want their problems solved, but they do not want to be marketed to. None of us do. Okay? We can drop out the research, and we're just going to put this. You want to find out what problems your niche are having. How do these problems impact their life? It's important to hear this in their own words. When you focus on one core problem and understand it at a very deep level, writing your offer is going to be far easier. So getting heard will be much easier. That's because you will have a higher emotional resonance. You are speaking to their heart. Quality research leads to clarity. Once you have an offer that is clear and resonates strongly with your niche, with a niche, you have everything you need to create a sustainable and abundant business. Oh, okay. So we're going to go with that. That's simple. That's easy. And we're going to go in and have a, what am I in here? Okay, so we're in our canvas. So let's go to our reading grade calculator. I know we had this up somewhere else, but I'll keep this window open so we're in the right place. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I have a good feeling about this one, folks. Yeah, you're going to get some resonance. Okay, so here's our calculator. Just pop that in real quick. We've used big words like resonance and stuff, so it's going to be a bit harder. Oh, really? We're still at a 5.3, folks. We are writing such beautiful copy at the moment in such a great way. Okay, so let's come back here. We've copied this. We're going to go over to our Facebook post, the Facebook post that we were dealing with. Here. Now, we've just said something really nice to the person who's very vocal and anti-marketing. So, we're going to drop our answer in here. I'm just going to do one quick final read through. I won't read it out. You are solving. How do these problems impact people? It's important to hear this in their own words. When you focus on one core problem and understand it at a deep level, getting heard will be much easier. That's because you have a higher emotion and you're speaking to the heart. This is the power of a niche. Once you have an offer that is clear and resonates strongly with the niche, solving their biggest problems, you have everything you need to create a sustainable and abundant, and we'll put coaching business here. And we're going to use the word prosperous, because we want to mix it up a bit. Okay, so how do we like those apples? Let's just post that. It's not the worst in the world. Okay, so with this post we'll get some engagement. Why would you pick a niche? I think I've given a very good answer. It's definitely going to position us as an expert. So yeah, so that's good. Okay, clarity post for health and wellness coaches. I'm really in this group to provide clarity to others. if you, this is just horrible. This is just not good marketing. Okay, I'm looking for coaching software, not interested. Why faking it till I make it saved my life? All this, and then we've got the old influencer. This is probably, yeah. Yeah, this is not going to resonate. If you get set to post approval and continue trying to put up posts that break the rules, that's telling us that you haven't bothered to read the rules and you'll be booted from the group. Okay, so they're really cracking down on the sort of spammy stuff. So far we're all good. We're just adding value, and we're not doing it in a way that's saying DM me or anything like that. This is just purely starting to establish our authority. Look, the thing is, you're going to have to be, look, people are going to need to see you over and over again before they're going to feel comfortable. They're not going to just do it off one post. So you need to be consistent, absolutely consistent in your efforts when you're out there posting into these groups. So you'll be posting daily, you'll be adding value daily, you'll be having conversations, even you'll get some people will start gravitating to you, you can start having a bit of fun with them, you can start chatting with them, and then the conversations will start flowing in. It's like anything, when you plant a seed, it's going to take time for it to grow, okay? It will take time. But when it starts sprouting, you get more and more and more. So look, when you're starting from zero, you can't expect instant results. Okay, we got a client that was lovely, but that's what we call an outlier. That was just an accident, if you like. That was just luck, purely luck. Well, we also had a very good offer. So when the opportunity presented itself, we had the right thing to put in front of that person. But we really want to be consistent in our posting. Okay, we're going with the controversial language. You don't have to be a shock jock to get your message across. You just have to add value, be authentic. Okay, I haven't used the word heart-centered yet, but we're going to use that today, guarantee it. Okay, so look, these are, it's slow going to get this. Okay, this guy, he's this marketer, okay? You want to know what doesn't work? He's in there saying, you got to use the language of your people. He's regurgitating all this stuff. So I'm making him the common enemy. I've already had a wee bit of a bit of fun with him already. The guy is not, he's picked coaching as his niche, but he doesn't understand how to market. And he's in there with the big 6 and 7 figures. He's getting backlash after backlash, and he's got the blinkers on. He's just unaware that he is disconnected. So, there will be a coach within this group who's making 5. I hear them saying things like, I don't need ads, I'm getting enough referrals. I've never heard that. I've been in marketing for years online, and I've never heard that. I don't need ads. My target audience is not on social media. Come on, who on earth would say that? This is wrong. This is just him making up stuff to get stuff through. So, we're also able to be a wee bit controversial. I don't mind putting my head out a wee bit, saying the things that people think but don't necessarily have the courage to say. That's not, be authentic to your style. Don't necessarily have to follow my style. I don't want to come across as too commercial, is probably the only one, but they wouldn't say, they wouldn't use the word commercial. Have we seen the word commercial in anything in these? I don't think I've seen that word once. I'm not tech savvy enough. They don't speak like this, right? I've tried it before and didn't see instant results. Nobody says this. I have a big network. Why should I use ads? This guy is just farming for business. If you've been telling yourself these things, then you are full of BS. Well, I'll tell you who is full of BS, mate, and it is you. Honestly. So let's see what kind of engagement he's got. It makes perfect sense what you're sharing. So Philippe, we like Philippe. We're going to have a chat with him. We keep saying that. Let's reach out to him today. In fact, let's do that now. Let's send him a quick message, shall we? Hey, Philippe, I sent you a friend request a few days ago. I really like the content you are sharing in the group. I'm not here to pitch to you in the coaching groups. It's nice to see someone coming from a place of authenticity. Just wanted to reach out, say hello and have good people like you in my network. And no, I promise I won't be pitching you anything. Okay, let's see if, you know, I keep saying we're going to have a chat with this person, so let's do it. Done. Okay, took 2 minutes, 1 minute. I've been following this, so here's what I said. Okay, so he said, I assume you help business owners with paid advertising. Here's my question. How much of your revenue comes from organic and how much comes from paid? And if that's okay, why not doing full paid if that's your skill, right? So he's basically saying, well, if you're saying ads are the way to go, why are you here not using ads? Why aren't you using ads to grow your business? He's all over this coaching community, this Elias guy. So I just said, I've been following this industry for a while and I've never heard people saying those things. I think you made up those sayings to try and make a point. We got some good response there, okay? Almost more than this. Now this is insanity, okay? That's a wee bit mean, Wes. We don't need to personally attack people, okay? Here's our friend Kathy. I like Kathy. If what you told us is true, and I doubt it, and he's happy, who are you to judge it's working for him when it doesn't work anymore? You find something else. It's internet marketing methods do not last forever, paid or organic. I'm not sure what that even means. That's one perspective. This guy's can be a wee bit prickly, but interesting character. Another ridiculous post from someone I'm virtually certain makes less than I do doing the things he calls BS. And I'm going to write exactly. I don't think he is aware of just how obvious that is. Well said. Okay, so we're just saying, hey, we're on your side. All we're doing is positioning. This is positioning ourselves. Okay. Frankly speaking, I have 3 children who are now financially secure, whatever they do. Seriously, couldn't give up. Whether I earn 3, 4, or 5 figures a month, as long as I'm happy, I am too. Have done it all, and I love what I do and how I do what changes lives. Exactly. Mate. Yeah. Being called to serve, we see that a lot. Serving people is a far better priority than scaling to 6 figures. I love your approach. Okay, so we've had our little say, we're having a bit of fun, so we're positioning people, just remember, people are reading these posts, people are seeing my name now. I'm new in these groups, so it's going to take a wee while to build it. I wish I could say it would be instant. We are going to do some instant marketing, don't worry. We're going to probably crash and burn a little bit as we find our feet there, but we're going to do it, right? So we're going to do a value post where we're going to say, hey, who wants this? I've got it for free. And we're going to see if we can sneak that through somewhere. So what we might say is, I'm building up resources for, my business. What kind of things, I'm thinking about building this type of content. Is that relevant, or am I on the wrong track? That way you're not actually doing anything, and all the people that say, yes, I'd be interested in that, we can then go and message. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow, or we might even do it today. Okay, so people, oh, look at that. We've got a reaction. What are you trying to accomplish? Okay, what are you trying to accomplish? I've just started my coaching from abundance program, and my goal is to find 5 people I can help build an abundant coaching business that effortlessly attracts their dream clients without having to learn marketing. Okay. Now we're just going to make sure that doesn't sound too self-serving. I've just started my coaching from abundance program, and my goal, what are you trying to accomplish? And my goal is to find 3 people that I can help build a coaching business that attracts. My goal for May. Why? Because I'm fed up with the terrible marketing offers I see here, and I have already found success in my own businesses because I'm fed up with terrible marketing offers I see here, and I've already found success in my own business. Wow. And I know the power of a value-based approach to coaching. Oh yeah, that'll do. We're just putting it out there. Okay. What do you see more of? Which do you see more of? What do you see more of a focus on in? Okay, see, when you have lots of little letters, really hard to read. Transactions or transformations? And here we can just say, this is where we're just going to start. Remember, we've put our value post. Now we're trying to just make sure we get some attention in here. So we want to be seen. So we must remember to like these posts. We didn't do that here. So let's go back up to this one. Where was it? This one. We're going to put a love heart there or a caring. Yep. Okay. So, you know, it's an interesting question. There is a lot of inauthentic marketers here to relieve new coaches from their money, but they don't offer anything new, just the same rehashed scale to six-figure nonsense that they learned from a course rather than from experience achieving the results they claim they can get. Okay, this is quick. We're quick fire. This is quick fire. It's an interesting question. There is a lot. Gosh, good England. You know, I went and did the IELTS. I was going to look at moving to Canada and getting some residency there, and you had to do an English exam. And I scored very highly, but on the writing one, I actually got quite low, so I barely scraped through. Apparently, my writing style isn't very correct. But you know what? When you write from your heart and you write about value, people don't mind that stuff as long as you're grammatically kind of okay. So don't get hung up on that sort of stuff, you know. So anyway, where are we? It's an interesting question. Are we even in the right screen? Oh, thank goodness. I keep making these silly little boo-boos. Okay, there are a lot of inauthentic marketers here to relieve new coaches from their money, but they don't offer anything new, just new. Short sentences. It's just the same rehashed scale to six-figure nonsense that they learned from a course rather than from experience achieving the results they claim they can get. From my experience, the more I serve people, the more the abundance follows. From my experience, the more I serve people, the more the abundance flows. That'll do. A bit off topic, but good enough. Okay, we're getting some engagement now. Okay, 5 people reacted to my comment. We'll just open that in a new window and see which comment it was, because we want to make a note of the comments that get the most, that people like, because it means that our message is resonating, and that's the first step, right? Oh, it's this one. Okay, yeah, we're definitely right. Just simple. We've created what's called the common enemy approach. Who do our tribe, who does our community not like? So, Christine, thinking about you with this one, who would your common enemy be, right? So you're helping people create meals on a budget that's really, really nice. I wonder if you have a common enemy. Who in your group don't they like? And it may be that there isn't any, but There may be, right? So it may be people that are saying you can't have avocado on toast and you can't have nice things and you have to sacrifice all this stuff. But in reality, you can actually have all this. You can have your cake and eat it too, is really what your message is. And you can attack the people that are saying you can't have your cake and eat it too. You're not allowed avocado on toast. That sort of stuff. Oh, we got a message. We got a mention, folks, which is lovely because now the more that gets engagement, the more people are going to see it, which is lovely. It's what we're all about. Okay, so we're just dropping. We don't want to overdo it here. You know, we've dropped in here. What kind of business mistakes can make you poor? Join me for a live coaching session. Really? Can we do that? We're allowed to just drop our offers in. This is where we're going to drop in our free offer. How many times have you rebranded yourself in the last 6 months? Well, I haven't, apart from this. You know, I understand my niche absolutely perfectly. Zero to lift off. That's what we're all about. We help people get started. Okay, so this guy's quite interesting. I really am keen to chat to this guy. There may even be some work we can do together. Why would you pick a niche? We've already answered that. There's my post. Oh, Dean, why did that not pop up? What would be the main factors that are impacted when you achieve that amount of revenue, customer clients? Thanks, Dean. Dean is one of our tribe. Okay. Every one of us, so many entrepreneurs work too much and charge too little. I've noticed this. Okay, correct problem, wrong language. Wrong language. But it's only 19 minutes ago. Let's have a look. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And here's the other thing. When you just go and spam the same content into various groups, I always tell people don't do it. I have one of my students who just won't listen. He keeps doing it over and over. And I keep saying, dude, I go onto Facebook and there's 4 posts from you that are identical, right? People don't like it. It's inauthentic. Please, one, just craft your message. Every single email, personally craft it. Okay, what's one thing do you believe will make you more successful as a... Oh, we've already... Well, okay, so... Because we've engaged on those posts, it's all changed our order around. Coaching software. Just ask a question. Oh. What is stopping you from working with corporate clients? Interesting. Do you have a specific coaching program, or do you do hourly? Hourly. I'm finding much. Let's just ask a question. Why not? I'd love to hear what drove you to get into coaching. That's good research. Speaking of research, why are people coaching? A sudden awakening. My calling. Look, see this? My calling and path was clear. It's interesting. My parents had an 8-hour armed standoff with police. I hate to think how traumatic that must have been. I needed a job. It's a satisfying career. Years of trying every treatment, so I got fixed, now I fix others. It's the best way to come at it from your own experience. You don't need degrees. Never... I felt called. That's the only way I can describe it. I had the pleasure of being introduced to a life coach. Nice. Creating a meaningful impact. Okay, this guy's very active. Okay, good. So that's probably enough of this sort of stuff. Stop getting distracted by showing. You need to focus on what's working. What if you don't know what's working? So let's just say the issue is the reason people bounce from strategy to strategy is because they don't know what is working. especially when it comes to getting clients. The one thing I've found that's helped the people I work with the most is to focus on solving a big problem that they is to focus on the problem they are solving and how they are able to move people from where they are to where they want to be. That's a bit airy-fairy, especially when it comes to getting clients. The one thing I found that's helped people I work with the most is to focus on the problem they are solving for their community. We won't say niche. And how they're able to move people from where they are to where they want to be, and how they are able be. When you are singular in your focus, as you noted above, you will get far better results. You just have to find the thing that works first. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so that's going to be enough for now. Okay, we're obviously the reason that is all different is because we were in the wrong group. Okay, so thanks, buddy. If that happens, it will happen naturally. I'm far from ageist and know there are plenty of smarter folks out there than me, but do have to question the alchemy logic of teens who have only just sprouted pubes and bragging about their massive funnels, teaching career professionals and entrepreneurs how to suck eggs. I'm just going to put a love heart. Fully agree. And these youngsters haven't even got close to the results they promise they can help us make. Ridiculous. To the results themselves. And these youngsters haven't even got close to the results themselves. Yet they seem to think they can help us get the results that have thus far eluded them. Ridiculous. Okay. Not being ageist. Yep. Okay. So that's enough of that for today, folks. We've gone and had a good look. And what we're going to work on tomorrow, and I'm going to give you a wee hint of that now. We're going to look again. Nutritionalist, lovely. Christine, that can be your enemy. The people that you're working with don't want to have all that claptrap. They just want to make delicious food, right, on a budget. So love it. And obviously you'll take a softly approach. Sorry that took me so long to see your comment. I get a wee bit distracted by what we're doing. Okay, we've had a good stream today. We've put some value out there. What I'm really trying to show you is just the different ways that you can put your value out there. So yesterday we were just answering some posts. Today we've gone and put up a value post, and then we've gone and put some quick fire answers that kind of are relevant to what we do, so that anybody looking at this community today is going to see us everywhere. They're going to see our content resonating. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go quickly back through, and there's something else that's happened. I've had all these friend requests. Look at all these friend requests. I get these all the time. This is just in the last day or so, and we'll see how many of these are coming from the coaching community, shall we? So I always have a look at them. I curate my wall. I don't want all this nonsense, but look, this is inbound. Now I can actually send all these people a message. So if there's any of them in our group, I'm going to send them a message. Thanks for the friend request. Great to have you reach out and start having some conversations. Helping digital agents scale up fast with done-for-you operation solutions. So very unclear in his offer. so needs a bit of help. So this is somebody that we can help. It is a new account. It's very young. I am a bit suspicious of these new accounts. They tend to be spam accounts that are just there to try and push you into courses. But we'll give them a chance. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Almost expect a message from this person that's going to be network marketing. This person has probably come from one of our groups, but I don't like MLM, so we're just going to delete that. Not my market, not someone I can help. No point having them on my wall. I curate my wall carefully. Okay, the thing I look at is mutual friend numbers as well. That's important. Okay, so what's this person all about? So I just have a look. Okay, so not really saying what he's doing. Just not really active. So just following content. I wonder why he's reached out. We'll just give him a chance. Could be a young affiliate marketer and he's just going to spam us with something. And I'm just going to run through these friend requests so you can see the type of things that happen as you put out content. So a lot of this will be coming from my other business because I'm still very active in my core business. I help authors become world-class influencers in their field by leveraging podcasting. Says what he does. I like it. I don't want to learn that. But again, we don't know that he's successful, right? So we might be able to add some value. And who knows, maybe I'll podcast one day. Frank Gold. Not interested in fake accounts. I like real people. I'm an authentic. I have a saying: authenticity is the one currency that never loses its value in marketing. I help coaches and speakers attract high-ticket clients. One of those clubhouse people. Attract high-paying raving fan clients and stand out as a star in your space. Wrong language. So we're going to confirm he's not going to buy from us. But, we could have a fun conversation. Okay, want to learn how to scale your consulting business. So these people are seeing us in the group and they're reaching out to us. So this is their method of outreach. They see us, they reach out. Okay, here's what we're talking about. I help copywriters and digital marketers grow from 4 to 6 figures to 6 to 7 figures. Does this guy look like he has made 7 figures? We can't say no for a fact, but there's a good chance the poor guy hasn't. Right? Why are millionaires out there saying I can help you be a millionaire? It's just insane. Okay. Easy come, easy go. What organics? Let's see that. Okay. They're just spamming offers, just not interested in having. I just don't want this content on my newsfeed. I don't want it on my wall. I don't want to see this stuff. What you feed your mind is so important. So if anyone is a friend of mine, it's because I like their content. Okay, so Jeff's having a good wee conversation. That's what we like. We want to be active. We will always keep answering. Facebook ads for e-commerce. Well, that's simple. We will help you out because, he may struggle. He may need my help later. And these are people I can help for free. Helping people form habits to build bodies that exude confidence. I like that. That's not a bad message. We'll accept that. Just so many friend requests. So it's interesting, I guess, for you to see what sort of happens when you're active in the market for a long time. You get all these requests. WordPress expert, at Upwork, freelancer. We definitely want freelancers in our group because they're people that's my core market for my main business. Look, no image, no anything. Just not even going there. Real people only. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at Sunny. Yeah, this is just overnight. These are the friend requests I got overnight. Scale your business to the next level with our digital marketing services. Scale your business to irresistible profits. Sounds like, if you've ever watched Star Trek, that sounds like Ferengi. Would you like your irresistible profits? Latinum. Okay, I'm being a bit silly now. But ask me what it is. Just not interested in that kind of... there's no connection for me there. The fail-proof system. While my messenger... Look, we've got a message. Someone's just messaged us. What's the bet? We've got a wave. Okay, we'll have a quick chat with that person and we'll see. I'll show you the sort of stuff that happens. So if I open up the messenger, does that show on the stream or is it cut off? It's a wee bit cut off. So what I'll do is I'll pop out the messenger to full screen. Okay, and you can probably see all my other stuff there. Okay, so you see these tags. This is just a little, so what I'm going to do is immediately going to tag this person as a prospect, okay? So I know that the reason I've added them as a prospect, this is our Facebook CRM called Organize. It costs me about $52 a month. You don't need it, but when your messenger goes as crazy as mine, you need it. Hello, how's I'm going to show you that this person's about to pitch to us, right? And we're going to see what doesn't work. Okay, so yeah, let me just zoom this one in a wee bit so we don't see all my, oh, that works. How's that? Close. Okay. And we'll see what it is. Here it comes. Here's the pitch. You can feel it coming. Thank you. What made you want to add me as a friend? Okay, I like to be a bit out there. I like to have a wee bit of fun. I realize that I'm not sure how to make this screen show perfectly. So we'll see what they say. Okay, so we like to have conversations. Now, often we'll get a friend request from somebody because they saw content in the group, and we're going to actively go to them. So if we go back to Facebook, we'll let you know how this one goes. We're going to finish up pretty soon. So, you know, I like to curate my wall, as I said. So we're going to have a look at our friends. Okay, and these are the people that we request accepted. Are these people that just reached out to us, right? So was there anyone in the... No, we don't want that guy. We definitely don't want that one. We didn't have that one. Okay, did we get everybody? We didn't have actually Rathi, so Grow E-Commerce Brand. Nope, not that one. The fail-proof system, step-by-step blueprint, 7-figure online affiliate marketing businesses. He needs some help with his offer. It's not clear, right? This is where lack of clarity comes in, right? He doesn't... Look, I can guarantee this guy hasn't made a 7-figure affiliate marketing business. Why would you get coaching from somebody who hasn't achieved what they're promising to do for you? It just, I don't know why they can't see this, right? Now, am I making a judgment that they haven't made it? Yes, absolutely. How? Because I can tell from their marketing. I can just tell from the way they reach out. You've done this for a little bit of time. If he'd made 7 figures, he would be showing, he's a funnel hacker, that's ClickFunnels. If he had made 7 figures, he'd be showing off his 2 Comma Club award, 100%. Absolutely no way. So he needs some help with his offer. But there was one in here that was from coaching. Which one was it? Where was the coaching one? Was it? No, not that one. Okay, this one. No, we can't find the coaching one. Gosh, I should have done it when we did it. Was it this one? Oh, here's one. Okay, let's just do the Messenger outreach tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to focus on Messenger as a tool to have conversations. We've put some value out. We're getting known. It's okay. So let's just quickly go and see what Jeff had to say. Give them a couple of brutal divorces and see how their funnels work and how hard they come out fighting then. Okay, we're just going to put a laughy emoji and we're going to end that conversation. No more needing to put that in. This poor guy is just getting hammered, right? And he thinks, oh, I'm getting engagement. It's all great. He's destroying his personal brand. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, just ridiculous. Okay. So, folks, I think what we're doing is just showing you how to do the marketing, right? This will bear results. Look, we're only in day 8. We've created an offer. We've put it out. And now we're going to start. What's going to happen is we're going to start ramping it up. Now, what I want to happen is to start having some conversations so I can show you the type of outreach we can do. So we're going to do cold DM outreach, which I'm not comfortable with usually. I'm going to step out of my comfort zone, show you how to do it because it is a very effective method. And we're going to see if we can find some people that need the offer that we have in the market, which is, of course, coaching with abundance, which speaks beautifully to our tribe. So we're also tomorrow going to create a PDF. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do this now so it's ready so we know what to do tomorrow. We're going to do it in the virtual coaching jungle. We have to be a wee bit careful in that group. So let's just go to the virtual coach community and we're just going to ask a quick question. We haven't put a value post in here yet, so it's okay. So what we're going to do is say, I'm a little stuck for ideas as to what content to create for my coaching business without wanting, no, when you say without wanting to sound spammy, then immediately people think you're spammy. What do we want to say? We said it before. We want to find out what kind of content what would be more valuable to you? Finding, no, we don't want to ask it like that either. Gosh, come on, Stu, use your brain. What are we're really wanting to sort of find a way to put some content out without running afoul of, you know, the, okay, so the rules, no promotions or spam. Give more while we're doing that. No hate speech or bullying. Be kind and courteous. Respect privacy. So we 100% are doing that. So that's all right. So I don't want to say I have a new coaching system. I teach people how to coach from abundance, and I wondered what would be more interesting in content. We wanted to say, what content do you want? What kind of content do you wish would you find most helpful in groups like these? Yes. Like Minnie, I am a little tired of the fake value posts. Okay, that's pretty simple, right? Now let's find us a nice little color to put with that. Something soft, something mellow. Wow, I'm really not good at this stuff. That one. Okay. Now, what kind of content would you find most helpful in groups like these? Like many. Oh, we went one too fast. We lost our color. Like many, I'm a little tired of the fake value posts. Okay. Keep it. Let's see what happens. That one will get some engagement, I assure you. Okay, so, okay, we had we'll just quickly check our messenger one more time. Oh, I said we got a messenger notification, but apparently we didn't. Okay, I think that's enough Facebook for one day for this. Okay, we're going to get some great engagement. Now, I am not going to pass up on opportunities. If, while off stream, before tomorrow's live stream, I get some opportunities and some conversations, I'm going to take them. I'm going to have them. But what I will be doing... oh, okay, so there's a notification. People just suddenly starting to see the comments that I've left. They're giving me a like and a love, which just boosts it up. So, where was I? So, completely lost my train of thought there. So let's just carry on. So, Dimitri Ross replied to your comment. Okay. So what I was saying, that's right, is if I get these opportunities, I'm going to take them. And then on the live stream, I'll show you what I posted and what I did. So I'll keep a note. But, you know, the worst thing is that I only try and market for 2 hours a day. And I can't live stream 24 hours a day. We're coming to an end of today's. I don't want to go too long in these videos, so that if each video I'm trying to have one sort of theme, so that if you want to go back and relook a particular theme, oh, how do we create our offer, or how do we research our niche, or how do we do our prospecting, how do we use Messenger for DM, each live stream will cover those topics, so you only need to go and watch one of those videos. Oh, nice. What do you charge? Why not? Let's find out this information, yeah? Didn't this person add us as a friend? Yeah, this person just added us as a friend recently, which is great. Oh, there's our messenger popping up again. What do we got? There he is. Okay, so he just comments. So we're having this, let's see if we, can we move these? Can we unhint? No, gosh, I don't know how to work this. Let's, does that show on the stream? It does. Okay. So this is somebody, he sends something. I've got music playing. If you need something, I can refer you to one of my team. I actually thought he was somebody else. I was just saying I don't usually send friend requests. I think you do, Dimitri. Oh, thanks. Nice to connect. I presume it's late for you. Looking forward to checking out your content and keeping in touch. Nah, I'm in Vietnam. Yeah, man, I was traveling around the world. Da 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 da. That's awesome. Do you have anyone over there with you, or are you flying solo? Good to see you active in the coach. Hey, thanks. Always good to be noticed, I guess. Let me. So what is your coaching program, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, maybe we can help this person. Maybe they're not getting a whole lot of clients. We may be able to help that. Okay, John Chester III answered our question in the virtual coaching community. So this is what happens, right? Now we're going, for the next 2 hours, I'm going to get all these little notifications. We're going to have, see, look, we're having conversations. Adding value leads to conversations. He's probably going to try and pitch to me. I want to pitch to him. It's always a bit of fun, right? Me too, big time, right? So, we've kind of said we want to do a fake value post. What kind of content do you want to see? But that's going to help us really tailor into what people want and stay on the side of the rules and so on. Content creation, marketing, networking skills. Cool. So let's answer, because we want to keep the algorithm feeding this. It's got engagement. We want more people to see it. Me too. Big time. Yeah. Hard to weed out the authentic ones from the get rich quick crowd. I agree. Yeah. Thanks for the that's 3 big topics you've mentioned there. I'd love to see more on these as well. Cool. Someone gave him a laughing emoji. That wasn't me, was it? Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, so now we've got these audio things. I love people that use, I don't use the audio. Maybe I'm just too old. But anyway, so we'll chat to him in a minute. And we'll see what he's got to say. Yeah, more voice messages. Okay, so that's going to be it for today, folks. I think we're starting to see how to use Facebook or your social media. Not pale pink. Oh dear. Christine, I went with pale pink. Never mind. Too late. Maybe before I do any more posting, I'm going to get Christine's feedback, because she's got a good eye. You have a good eye for this. I don't pretend to have. But we'll just, again, as I say, get your stuff out there. Don't get too caught up in those little things. Okay. That is going to tie up our stream for today. We've come up with some good value posts. We're starting to build a library. Today we were more about conversations and really getting into the mix. Yesterday we were just answering value-heavy questions. So I'm showing you all the different ways you use organic marketing to grow your business for free. Okay, and this will lead to clients. That's what the 12K challenge is all about. Tomorrow we're going to get into our messenger, show you how that can work without being sleazy, without upsetting people, without going, so what do you do, right? And let me, I get those messages all the time. Hey, nice to make your connection. What do you do? So I'll often just be a wee bit facetious, and I'll say, oh, well, I drink coffee. I like to cook. And I love long walks on the beach. And they come back to me and they're all confused. No, I meant in business. Oh, why do you ask? So I never actually answered their question. And then they're like, oh, well, I just wanted to see if I could help you. And I said, so tell me what you do. And then boom, they tell me what they do. But they haven't qualified me. It's funny. So there's a lot of bad marketing out there, folks. But I'm going to show you how to do it authentically. That's hopefully what's coming through in this challenge. We're going to have a lot of conversations from the content that we've created today. I'll keep a wee tally on tomorrow's live stream. I will show you sort of the results that we've had from today's outreach. That's it. I'm not going to be doing any more outreach today, but I am going to be answering questions and continuing conversations. So if you want to see what I'm up to, feel free to join the groups that I'm in, and you'll be able to very quickly see sort of the engagement I'm getting, what sort of response I'm getting. And if you see one of my posts disappear, it means I probably crashed and burned and got the message a wee bit wrong, and that's okay too. So thanks for tuning in today. I hope this has been of value. This is the slow sort of slog getting our organic marketing off the ground. This is the hard part, right? I said there are two really critical hard parts. One is getting your niche sorted and understanding the problem you're going to solve, which makes crafting our offer easier. The second one is getting your name out there and starting to be known, right? So that people start seeing you. They're not going to reach out the very first time, but as they see more and more, they're going to want to engage with you more and more. Christine, thanks for the feedback. I hope this is educational as well. And I can tell you this is how you build it. Well, this is how I build a business, and it's worked for me. It's worked for my clients. So that's it. We are making some excellent progress here. I can't believe day 8 and we're already out into the market. This is incredible. We don't have a website, but tomorrow we are going to create our first piece of content. I'm probably going to create it off stream. So that it's going to take me a couple of hours. I don't want to fill a whole stream me just typing out a document. And then I'll show you what I've created, how we work it, and we're going to use that tomorrow to go and have conversations and use DM in a different, use Messenger in a slightly different way, so that we're not having to just do the horrible, awkward, cold, fake, inauthentic outreach. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. my time, and that'll be it for the week. So our Tuesday to Friday live streams, and then hopefully next week we'll really get into that client acquisition mode. So thanks again, and have a good